Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dark Laser here. Yes, I will be shoutcasting for you once again, just searching for a nice game for you to shoutcast. I think this will have to do for now. So, great to see you. After MSI, I'm super hyped. I did not see all the games. I only saw the first two games of the finals, but I'm glad to know that EDG won. I did predict that EDG would have won, but really happy with the outcome for Fnatic. I'm a big Fnatic fanboy right now. But let's get into the game. Let's see what for interesting picks we have here. So top lane will most likely be Cho'Gath or Cassiopeia. Actually, Cassiopeia's got the teleport going up against Nas. So does seem that people are being very inspired here by the MSI getting Cassiopeia in the top lane against Na. Na not been that successful by most top laners except for the big Na god in that top lane, Koro. He's a beast. Mid lane will be Xerath against Cho'Gath in that case. And the jungle will have Lee Sin against Nunu. Oh, Nunu. That's going to be so salty. And in the bottom lane, Kalista Morgana versus Lucian and Janna. We're already 14 minutes into the game. Let's first fix this up right here. There we go. That should be fixed in. So we already see them pushing here onto this inhibitor turret. And that is the inhibitor turret going down. They're on the inhibitor now. Pinoy taking this one down pretty quickly here on this Kalista. And we're only 15 minutes in game, so they're making this a very quick game, 21-4. This is more of a smashing than something else. White Knight getting caught here will be going down for sure. That's a kill for Cho'Gath being picked up here. So I don't really see how Red Team if they're already this far behind 50 minutes into the game, how they come back from such a deficit. Nah, pushing this top turret here, gets the fight now with Lee Sin. Has to be careful here. Lee Sin putting some nice damage here. Not trying to fill that rage bar. Seems to be successful at driving him off. That is a Sonic Wave not connecting, so not with the full rage bar. Not can turn it around. That's a dragon kick onto him. Not flashes in, going aggressive onto Lee Sin. Lee Sin might be in trouble here, and that's both of them going down. The minions finishing that off. So both of them just shows that if the top lane gets killed by the jungler here, and that is a nom 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 nom. Cho'Gath having a little bit of Xerath for dinner. That was more like a snack. White Knight here being toyed with. Don't play with your food, people. That's not nice. He's trying to get away, but there's just too many people. Cassiopeia will pick that one up. Nunu doing a little dancer at the side. They'll probably leave him alone for now. No, leave Nunu alone! Morgana, you're so mean! They're just not even going to defend. They can't surrender. It's not 20 minutes in just yet. So we'll probably... Oh, that was petrifying gaze a bit preemptively. Not getting anywhere with that one. Kalista takes the dragon just for good measure. Oh, Zeramit's ultimate. And Lucian just goes down once again. 0-10-1. White Knight not having a good time here. I do love his build. More swords. Doran's Blade, and triple longsword. More swords, good swords. Wow, Lee Sin going aggressive here. And Nunu just wants to dance. Are we human or are we dancing? Nunu just probably has the answer now. Shut up and dance with me. No, Na's going down. Na with a nice Na ultimate, but will be going down, but they get the return kill onto Lee Sin. Janna trying to save everybody, but will not do that much with the Monsoon. Morgana is pretty low though, so if Xerath has ultimate, no he does not. Could try though. And I think they just killed Lucian on the platform, on the fountain, again. Well, that was a stump. That was just painful to watch, actually. Don't have much words for that one. Anywho, we'll be going back into another game, preferably one that isn't this short in duration. I thought I saw Moveth in there for a moment, so if some of you remember Moveth, he was the support for Dragonborns. I really do like him. He's always been like in the Challenger world, you could say. So top lane will be Lulu. It's not Dyrus, I checked it. But indeed, top lane Lulu going up against top lane Cassiopeia, of course. Like, everybody has to play it now. Jungle will be Vi going up against Jarvan. Mid lane Anivia playing against the Zed. Brongan should know. And the bottom lane, we do see Jinx Janna against a Lucian Braum combo. And let's switch these up. There we go. Should be. Oh, that is actually Cassiopeia going to aggressive onto Lulu. Lulu trying to turn it around, but lots of damage has to flash away. And that is the trade-off won by Cassiopeia. Summoner advantage also has the teleport, while Lulu already burned hers. I'm surprised to see that Lulu. Here we go with the burst. Lulu gets level 6 here. Simply Hell Picks plus a Glitter Lance will be enough. Cassiopeia goes down. Meantime in this bottom lane, Jinx is already 2 deaths on her. Well, Lucian picked those 2 up, so she will be a bit behind here, though she kept up in CS. Lucian having a decent time, though. They are being pushed in. They've got the level advantage. Braum here to block off some of the damage. And not to worry, they can probably farm pretty decently on that turret. Lulu really has to go back now. Doesn't have teleport, but if she hurries up with the Whimsy, she might not lose too much CS to that turret. So Jinx went with first item at Avarice Blade. That just tells me that she really is trying to get as much gold as possible. She knows she has lost the lane and she really has to come back from this one. Oh, Lucian going deep onto her exhaust onto Jinx. Jinx in big trouble, being bursted down. They are going onto her. That is heal, but will not be enough. Vi does come in, trying to turn this around. Jinx is already down though. Jarvan will be here for the counter gang. They turn around onto Vi. Vi stunned on the turret with the Braum passive. Now Helen Gale preventing them from going any deeper. But Lucian trying to get the kill onto Move It, but Move It does survive. And that was a 1 for nothing. And only heal was used there, I do believe. And of course the exhaust by Braum here. So Lucian having a time of his life, and Olivia now roaming down. They might be in a bit of trouble, but Olivia, not the greatest of gankers in this case. I'm surprised to see Olivia did not go for something like a tier, simply went with the Catalyst, probably going for the Rod of Ages early on. While Zed not having a good lane, because he already went with the Hex Drink instead of going something more aggressive, and Lulu trying to turn it around onto Cassiopeia. Petrifying Gaze does hit, but Lulu, with that Wild Growth, is having a decent lane. Both of them are fairly low on mana and on health, but that clearly went in favor of Lulu. Cassiopeia has to back away. Meantime, blue team starts off the dragon here. Zed is here to contest, but will it be enough? Nivea turns around onto him. Zed goes deep, tries to get the death mark onto Janna, but Janna flashes away. Zed might be in a bit of trouble. He simply goes back to the death mark shadow, and now flash into Q from Nivea will not be enough here. Nivea going deep onto him. The Flash Frost. See, I was right. Flash Frost, same thing, you know. Brutalize the first. I am wondering, Lucian will be going for the Ghost, for the Yomi's Ghost Blade, but they're going a bit early on for the Brutalizer and the pickaxe, of course. Oh, Lucian wants to go back onto Cassiopeia, and Cassiopeia just stuck along for a bit too long, and now Braum is going to get some to Vi and gets the kill onto Vi. That's what happens when they control the jungle. Now Braum might be in a bit of trouble. Jinx and Janna were hanging around, but I do believe that is not the best for Vi actually, putting her even further behind. She was ahead of CS of Jarvan, but that will probably change now. She went with the Synhawk and Jarvan. Oh, Jarvan going aggressive onto Anivia. Anivia stuck in a Cataclysm. Will be going down. Kill goes to Jarvan. Meantime in the bottom lane, they get a kill onto Jinx. Jinx not having a good time in this bottom lane. 0-4-0. And they probably can finish off the first turret of the game here. Though blue team did get that first dragon. They'll have problems with turrets here. Bottom lane will be taking this one out. Zed pushing the one out in the mid lane, taking it soon enough. So both lanes going in favor of red team, except the top lane. Really, Lulu having a good time versus Cassiopeia, even though not to be expected by some. Jarvan still has to finish off that Cinderhawk enchantment. Levi is a bit ahead of him. So the kill that Jarvan just picked up onto Anivia will help him out a bit, of course. He is currently at his red buff. Here we are. But Lulu going first item Merlin Nomicon, while Cassiopeia is just... She's still in the tier phase, which is probably her weakest phase, trying to stack that tier. Nice damage returning from Lulu. Cassiopeia going deep, Petrifying Gaze does stun Lulu up, but with a wild growth, she'll survive. There we go, another kill into Cassiopeia, going too deep. Now Jinx Surely in the 2v1 in trouble will be going down once again. Finds Jarvan, turns the aggression onto him, but I don't think this is the safest way to engage it. Both mid lanes are handing around. Nivea might try to intercept the Jarvan, but won't be able to. Move it hanging around as well. Find the ward. Finds the ward. We'll be taking that one out. Merlinomicon complete onto Lulu. Just see how far she's ahead of this Cassiopeia. 0-4 and 0 for her. But Lulu is 3-0 and 1. Zed having a bit of trouble here with Janna helping out Nivea in this lane. That is a BF sword also in the evolution, so he is ahead by miles length of Jinx, who just has a pickaxe and that average blade. The only way for Jinx to come back here is if she like gets just farming lane for the coming 15 minutes and tries to get back, tries to aim for that late game. But now Nivea might be in a bit of trouble. Culling doing quite a lot of damage. That is Zed going deep, gets done by the Flash Frost. And Nivea seems to get away. No! Flash into the Q, into the auto attack from Lucian. Egg baited though. That is a nice monsoon here from Janna. Will be saving them by being the quarterback, trying to defend there. Super Mega Death working from downtown, doing lots of damage onto Zed. Zed tries to get away. Sword and Badger onto him. That is a kill onto him for Nivea, but Vi has to pay the price for it. So that is a 1-for-1, but that's a jungle for a mid laner. And with Zed down, they might be able to turn the aggression around. Lucian already popped his ultimate and was a bit low already. Jinx tried to do the damage to this turret, but that is Lucian coming around from the back. Lucian going aggressive onto her. Quite some damage already onto her. She has to flash away. Heal used by Lucian. Lucian is running away. Jarvan is here to help him out. Cataclysm will be able to finish him off with another turret hit. And Cassiopeia. Oh dear. I think I've seen this before somewhere. Does anybody know if Echo's already alive? Because I'm pretty sure we just went back in time. But Nivea only still having that catalyst and not building it into anything else. She has a Doran's blade and boots, and that is Doran's ring and boots, and that's about it. Wondering if she hasn't gone back yet. She has 1,400 gold in her pocket, so apparently waiting to be able to instant finish it. So might be a bit dangerous with the cutlass that Zed has already gotten. You would like the Rod of Ages for the extra defensive stats, and of course the stacking per minute. Zed being a bit careful here, putting the shadow just for defense purposes here. Move it careful, that, no. Oh, that is a death mark onto him, move it going aggressive. The Howling Guild does not connect, fail flash, but flash afterwards from Zed, and Zed gets a kill to move it. And even though I warned him, now, once again, Lucian going aggressive onto Jinx. Last time didn't go too well for Lucian, but now with full health, he does turn it around. And Jinx is 0-7-1. And I don't believe she's having fun. I'm having flashbacks of Dyrus during MSI when I watch this Cassiopeia. Does have the Aether-Wisp in let's see how much he's stacked out on that Tear of the Goddess. 294, really not that much at 14 minutes in. Nivea wants a piece of this Jarvan, it seems, but Zed is hanging around though, so going aggressive onto Nivea. Nivea in a bit of trouble here. Zed comes in with the shadow. Move It is here to help out. Fi is here for the counter gang. They're going aggressive. Some damage onto Jarvan, but Brown will be helping them out. Well, simply being a bit annoying. Oh, Patrifying Gaze does not connect, or does actually not stun them, so this is big for Lulu. Cassiopeia has to hog this turret now. She has a teleport, she should just go back before Lulu gets a flash kill here. Okay, she does not have flash though, but still. This is very dangerous. If Lulu does want to go aggressive, here we are. Is she going to tower dive? Lots of damage onto Cassiopeia. Does not want to commit that much just yet. Meantime. Wait, what? 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 Okay. We're just going to, like... Excuse me, I just need to see that again for a moment. What? So that was probably the worst thing you could do. And that Jinx went down again to Lucian. Surprise, surprise. So Rod of Ages has been completed onto Anivia. That will start stacking up. She'll be a bit more tanky, so good for her. Meantime, Cassiopeia working towards that Archangel staff here. Dragon finally, first one of the game picked up for Red Team here. Nope. I do think Blue has the time. They had the ward there, so they will have a timer. Blue buff will be handed over to Anivia here. This is pretty important. The wave clear will be necessary to defend this middle turret. So the game taking a bit slower pace, which is in the favor of Blue Team, giving them some time to get back in there, get Jinx some farm here. She's 20 farm behind and quite a lot of kills. And Phoenix Edge complete onto Lucian here, so he'll be doing a lot more damage. And that is Jinx. That is Zed going aggressive onto Lulu. Wild Growth will be stopping most of the damage here, and he simply backs off because he sees Vi and Move It going back up there. They find a pink ward, simply going to take that one out, and Zed is safe. Cassiopeia, though, I wish I could say the same for her. And there she goes. Oh, they gave it to the bird. The bird's the word. Gotta share. I think that pretty much sums it up, Lulu. So, I wonder what Lulu's going for second item with that blasting one. Could be going something very aggressive like a Revenant's Death Cap, or go a bit more supportive build like the Lulu support we see from the likes of Dyrus if he's actually alive. Blade of the Ruined King onto Zed has been completed. Oh, Jarvan going aggressive here. Gets a Cataclysm in the middle here, defending the turret. And dragging himself out of there. So, one could argue that is an ulti wasted. So, he did defend the turret. Oh, nice dash away here from the Lucian. Dodging Vi actually from the Vault Breaker. Monsoon will keeping them safe. That was a goal with that Super the Mega Death Rocket. Vi will be the first to go down. Lulu might be in a bit of trouble. Has to flash away. Defensive ultimate from Anivia here. With the Glacial Storm. So in the end, that could have gone a lot worse here in the 4v5 for Blue Team. They just get away with one death. Meantime, in this bottom lane, inner turret taken by Jinx. Jinx just farming up, even though she's so far behind, trying to get as much as she can for now while she doesn't have too much attention onto her. She does have a lot of money onto her, so she might be able to go back and buy herself an Infinity's Edge soon. If I'm not mistaken, she'll need a bit more for that. She needs about 3,100 gold for that. Route that, so she'll have to continue farming for now. But a lot of attention here in this top lane, simply pushing this one out. Lulu is a bit of trouble, it seems. Lulu is just having a trip around, just tasting the flowers. They taste purple. That's what she's actually talking about, she's tasting the flowers. Oh, but that's Cassiopeia being aggressed upon by Move It and to the Anivia, and well, to my surprise, it actually went faster than expected. Just lying, yeah, went pretty fast. Jinx will be aggressive upon the Deathmark onto her, will be going down, pop, but kill goes to Lucian. Now Vi will be the next target. Has to flash away, Vault Breaker will be getting away from them with these two. Gap closes, not really, but anywho. Gap Creators, that's it, Gap Creators. Warden's Mail and Phage onto Vi, so perhaps was planning to go something like a Trinity Force, but wants to go tanky now. Perhaps a random Zoma or Glacial Heart, Frozen Heart actually could be. Teleport in the middle lane here for Cassiopeia. She flashed pretty preemptively there. Her teleports, let's just say that her summoner spells have been very on point. Ages of the Legion onto Jarvan will most likely be turned into a Locket of the Iron Solari anytime soon. Infinite's Edge complete onto Jinx finally, so she'll probably have a bit more of damage. Still cannot contest Lucian, who also has Brutalizer. I'm wondering how much he has gotten on that average blade already. 505, so really average blade being a big pickup this early on. Knowing that she was losing her lane pretty badly. Jarvan. That was annoying. He had like a pink ward there, but still the Raptor Beacon buff went off. So, Bit of a waste, and I'm just gonna ignore that one. Snake versus Worm, Worm wins apparently. Oh, but they're going aggressive Sword and Battery onto the Z. In the meantime, Jinx is going aggressive onto Jarvan. Jarvan is still alive though. He's going to re-engage. Jinx gets excited, turning onto Brown. Brown doesn't have any health anymore. Vi gets that kill. Lucian got the kill onto Jinx as a retribution. Gets a double kill to Janna. Meantime, Nivea, Vi, and Lulu are pushing in this mid lane. Zed is not going to contest this. He does have his death mark. This will be an inner turret, so Objectives in control of the blue team, even though they were so far behind. Red team have to react to this. Another turret, 5-2 in favor of blue team, putting them ahead in gold. This is actually pretty big. I'm surprised that they just simply rotated around and tried to get them from the back with their 2 carries here. Janna is probably building a chalice of Mikhail's Crucible to stop a bit of the CC coming in here. Okay, round 2. Gromp. We believe. Gromp versus Cassiopeia. She wins! She doesn't die! Wow! Cassiopeia lives! It's just lovely to see how well she's doing on this team, like 0-9-0 compared to Lucian's 8-0-5. Like, Lucian really has to step this one up. Meantime, Jinx 1-10-1 compared to Lulu 5-0-3. Lulu really being the saving grace for her team in this case. So he's going very aggressive with that Neasy Lodge rod here, and that is a dead cat. She just accepted her fate, even going to recall for the BM. Oh, but that did not connect, but Baron will finish that one off. Baron on red seemed, well, not really, but Baron just helping out. Good guy, Baron. And he doesn't even steal the kill, he just helps it out and hands it over. Black Cleave onto, so actually a bit surprised that Black Cleave onto Vi here. The new Black Cleaver. Oh, Deadmark onto Lulu. Lulu in a bit of trouble. Will be popped here, going onto Nivea now. Nivea popped, Egna has been popped. That is the tower aggro onto Braum here. Now switches to Z. Z. They have to get out of that because they're taking a lot of damage. Super Mega Death Rocket will not be connecting to anyone. Let me just... And Lucian gets a kill onto Jinx. Because, for all time's sake. Now, Jarvan tries to get aggressive onto Janna, but does not connect. Tries to get away, but neither Sword and Battery, denying the flag and drag. Gets the kill with the help of the turret. Outplayed. And that's a dead Janna. Or not! She survives, and now Vi's going aggressive onto Zed. Zed might be in a bit of trouble. Shutdown! And Vi's coming up big. Rabden's death cap complete onto Lulu, who just had the first death here, so... Sort of sad to see the streak being broken here. Zeal onto Jinx. I would be surprised if she went with the static shift. She does have that average blade in there for already a long time, but... See... As that they are skipping mid-game pretty much, it would be better for her to go something like a Phantom Dancer, even though you do have a lot of burst with the static shift and the rockets. It's going to depend on how long she thinks that she can actually do damage. They do get fairly tanky, so I don't believe that static shift will help that much. Blue picks up another dragon here. Bram tried to contest with that... Oh, for God's sake, I lost the name. How could I? Me as a Brown player. Well, I don't play Brown that much. Winter's Bite. I do like playing Brown. What? Did Cassiopeia just 1v1 Jinx? Cassiopeia gets the first kill of the game! This is madness! Every time Zed does that, like, whenever there's a wall in that, he's placing a ward, or there is a ward in the river there, in the brush. He's going to put his shadow over the wall just to check if anybody's there, also for an escape. And then just kills the wall. So, nice little tip for you if you want to play safe. Because Crucible can play it onto Janna, so we'll be helping out one of her carries. Or, in this case, Lulu, because she's probably the biggest carry right now. Lucian will be finding a Janna and a Nivea, and there's no one to take this one. Calling being popped does not do any damage here. Jarvan is going aggressive. Will he be finding anything? Lulu now whimsies away. Cataclysm onto her. Lulu in a bit of trouble, but Jarvan takes lots of damage. Lucian, there's no one to commit, but here's Zed. Zed going aggressive, howling onto her. Monsoon being popped, but that is a deathmark onto Janna. Janna tries to get away. That's a nice Glacial Fissure. Sword and Battery here onto Lucian. Lucian trying to get away. Vi taking lots of damage. Vi will be going down as well. 2 for nothing right now. And Red Team turns this one on its head. Lulu might be in a bit of trouble here. Has the whimsy away. Is anybody fast enough to chase after her? I don't believe so. They're looking towards another objective. They're going for the worm. Cassiopeia, this is your chance. Round 3. They are fairly low, so be careful. And the Mega Death Rocket just putting some damage onto Jarvan. Oh, Brown gets a Winter's Bite onto Anivia, also with the exhaust. Lucian, nice zone away from that Anivia though. So well played by her, keeping herself alive. She did have flash, so she would have survived most likely. Zed will be pushing the top lane. Void Staff completed onto Anivia, so magic penetration coming in here. Meantime, on the other side, Yomi's Ghost Blade onto Lucian, so... Oh, but that is Lucian taking lots of damage. He'll be taken down! First kill onto Lucian goes to Lulu. Lulu just showing who's boss. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why wards save lives. So, look at the Solari on both Jarvan and Bram. Lots of shields also with Brown's Face of the Mountain, of course. World of Ages complete onto Cassiopeia, though it's still stacking. Game taking a bit of a slower pace right now. Most top lane is being pushed in by Lulu here. Doesn't want to go too deep, not to get flanked here by Zed. Cassiopeia alone by herself in this bottom lane will be good. He tries to go aggressive onto Vi. That is Petrifying Gaze. Only slows Vi. The Sword and Battery taking lots of damage here. Cassiopeia in big trouble. Can she turn it around? Though lots of damage here, and Cassiopeia turns it around. Oh, it's a miracle. So Jinx decided to go with that Static Shiv. So she wants the burst damage. Let's see if it pays off. Also has a BF sword in there, so might be looking either towards the Bloodthirst most likely, or perhaps even with the Quicksilver Sash to the Scimitar. They're doing Baron here. Goes aggressive onto Nivea. Nivea and the Cataclysm. They can turn around. Nice. Calling here. Egg form and Nivea. But that is Jinx taking down Zed. One already down. Monsoon being popped here. They try to turn the damage onto Anivia. Lucian in a bit of trouble here. Gets taken down by Jinx. Brown is the next to fall. Only one standing is Jarvan. Jarvan, you're going to die anyways. And meantime, Cassiopeia is farming in the mid lane. Farm is important. And Ace coming in for blue team. And they're dead even in gold. Wow. This has been an exciting match. And there was a bit of lag coming in, so but they are starting the Baron off. And nobody's alive to contest this one. So this will most likely be a Baron here for blue team unless Zed can have a miracle steal by some miracle. No, that is a dead Baron most likely. Meantime, Jinx is pushing in the mid lane, gets that inhibitor turret. So inhibitor turret plus Baron picked up. Well, if you don't need your AD carry to pick up the Baron, it's pretty handy. You just send him or her to split push the turrets pretty effectively. And I am pretty surprised that it seems that I'm lagging, or is the game lagging? I'm not sure. It appears the game is lagging. Yes, because it's not me. It's not me. Wow, disqualified. Guess what? How did I know? So, everybody back? Good. I believe everyone's back. Now, oh, Jinx might be in a bit of trouble. Brahms Winter Bite, slowing it down. They are trying to go around. And I don't believe Jinx will be going anywhere. There's Zed. Falling, not doing too much here. Flash and heal will not save you, Jinx. And pop goes the Jinx. did put some nice damage back onto the Zed, of course. Jinx farming herself back into the game, as she was listening to me, obviously. Lucian here taking some... just clearing the top wave. Okay, so let's follow the Skull Crab. Magnificent. Meantime, we might see a push coming in here. Jarvan might be in a bit of trouble. Vi doesn't want to go too aggressive here. Flag and drag away will be saving his life for now. I do like the new sign of the if your armor gets broken by the black cleavers. It looks pretty cool. Well, I do believe you do not want it on yourself, but mostly on your enemies. Young's Ghostblade also complete onto Zed, so has the Last Whisper in as well. Hexdrinker can still be made into a Marvel Malmortius, of course. Bloodthirster being complete onto Lucian as well. Already complete onto Jinx. So Jinx is ahead in gold right now of the Lucian. 75 bit. Oh, they're going aggressive here onto Bram. Bram taking lots of damage. Jarvan is going deep, gets a Cataclysm onto Olivia. Vi will be taken down first. Bram will be the next one to follow. Zed in the middle of them tries to do a lot of damage here. Pop goes to Lulu. Lulu will be the next casualty, but in the back we see Jinx 1v1ing the Lucian here. Lots of damage onto them, but Nivea and Jinx are running for their life. Cassiopeia was still full health. Will be slowed here by that Glacial Storm. But that's a chompers onto Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia tries to turn it around. Jinx somehow survives. And they back off safely for now. They can take this inhibitor turret. And oh, there's Anivia. Are they going to get the turret? I believe the minions can finish it off. Nope, they cannot. Turret survives. And Anivia is going aggressive here. Tries to find the slow. Gets the slow onto Jarvan. Jarvan running. Flash Frost does connect here. They're going deep onto them. Howling Gale. But he's just a bit tanky, you know. I don't believe that. They can just keep slowing him. And it doesn't take it that long before Zed will just turn this around. Flash Frost will be blocked here by the Bram. Bram going deep. That's all the matter onto Zed. Vi gets that one. Xavier was taken down. The teleport coming in. Lulu will be coming to help. Flash away from Vi. Vi going to re-engage. Nope. She simply used the Volt Break to go out. Calling. Trying to put some damage back in their backs here. They're running for their life. Glitterland's not connecting. Aggressive here. Flash from Lucian. Lucian not getting the damage. Vi is fairly tanky herself with the random zone. And Lucian here has to be careful. Is going to go aggressive here onto Lulu. Lulu now running. Cassiopeia with the back. With the flank from the back and gets the double kill. Now Vi has to run away. Volt Breaker will be safe for now. And Bram says, I hate this turret. Let it go down. Bram took down the walls of Jericho. And Jinx being called off guard here will be taken down. Kill for Jarvan. Wonder what Vi survived actually. I've got bills I have to pay. So Bloodthirst completed. Oh, Nivea being called up guard here has to probably go down. Egg bait. But Vi just takes a peep and says, "Oh, hi Nivea. Yeah, I wasn't invited to this, so I'll just back off." So, Luden's Echo, Remnant's Deathcap, Morello Nomicon to Lulu. That's probably the biggest output damage you can see from a Lulu build. Wow, Vi going aggressive onto Zed. Deathmark being popped onto the Zed. Lucian joining in here, and that will be a dead Vi. Pop goes the Vi. I just love the sound that Pop makes when it does a lot of damage. It's so calming. Nivea now probably will build a Zonia's Hourglass here when she has another 500 gold. Oh, Cassiopeia has been found. Snake slithering along with... Tries to go aggressive onto Lulu. Lulu does nothing of that. Petrifying Gaze will not connect. And Lulu is just having a little laugh. Janna will be at the back off, and that is a dead dead Cassiopeia. Who needs an Anivia flanking? I'm Lulu. I can carry this game. Random zone onto Prime, so he's one big mustache man. That was a bit of a cinch onto Janna, so faster is the word. Only one course and it's forwards. Well, one direction. Oh wow. I just said that. I'm so sorry. Oh, here's a flank from Jarvan, but he flanks into a Lulu and decides to back off because, well, that Lulu hurts. Like, really, really hurts. The next team fight will be pretty important. 4k gold lead once again for the red team. They are behind in objectives, though. That being blocked by that Unbreakable, but wow, some nice damage here onto the Bram. That is a naked inhibitor, and if they cannot defend this one, this will be very detrimental. Jarvan coming in from the side, will be going in, gets 2 men into that Cataclysm, but is being whimsied here, kicked out by the Monsoon. Tries to go aggressive, is already being taken fairly low, will be the first one to go down. First one, and Cassiopeia is auto attacking. I'm sort of wondering what happened there. Anywho, Jinx will be the first one to follow. Jinx goes down, Lulu goes down, they're now going onto Anivia. Anivia in a bit of trouble, Zed takes that one, fine, now running for her life. That is both Zed and Lucian with the Yomi who's going to go aggressive here. Flash in, bye, quadra kill for Zed. Excuse me, but who stole the Penta? Who stole the Penta? Who stole the bloody Penta? I'm sad. I do believe it was Cassiopeia who stole that Penta. But Cassiopeia, I don't know if it was lag or if she just was trolling, but she was auto attacking. Like, AD Cassiopeia. AD Swain and AD Cassiopeia will ruin us all. So dead times are pretty big. Dragon is up at 40 seconds, Baron is live, but they're going to push this one in, and Cassiopeia is going to take a blue buff. Zed versus Wolf. Wolf is winning. And Lucian wants to take this inhibitor turret, but having some trouble here with them already being back up Talisman of Ascension. They're going for it. Run, Lucian, run! Lulu does not want to give up. Okay, oh dear. This is a dead Lulu. Pop goes to Lulu. They go aggressive now here. Jarvan Cataclysm onto the Vi. Jinx will be the first one to follow. They now go after the Vi. Vi is being slowed down, exhausted here. Glacial Fisher, she gets pumped into the air, and well, that was not a happy ending. In League of Legends, who could have a happy ending, right? Solo Q knows no happy endings. That inhibitor turret finally makes its way down here, and the inhibitor will be sure to follow. The red team really stepping back on the gas, 10k gold leads, just turning it back around, have played for long enough right now. And they have a big mini wave in this bottom lane, can just push this one out. Another inhibitor turret, and inhibitor will be taken down as well. That said, does have a death mark, so you better be careful, Lulu. Petrifying Gaze will not be doing anything. That has a lot of damage onto Cassiopeia, has to back away. He's slow but sure. Just holding back the recalls, and Dead Snake. Now Lucian is running, Vi tries to go after him, has the Assault and Battery, so will be sped up. Nope, will not be being able to be saved. Flash away from Lucian. Lucian, can he get... Nope, he cannot. I just wanted to say, can he get over the Dragon Pit, but nope. Jinx said no. Oh, I thought they were being nice, just having a little party here. Well, that's not nice, Jinx. Wow, rude. Look at how civilized that Janna and Zed are, just giving each other the space they need. Hello, right? I think EOS is burning down. Yes, I know about Echo. Yes. No. So it's not supposed to be on fire? Oh, but okay, Echo goes first. Like, is an A on fire? No. Okay, well. That's Janna going to get a solo kill onto Zed. Zed's going down! Janna's gonna get a kill! Solo kill! 1v1! Janna confirmed Zed killing. Next time you play, please just... Wow, that Lulu, scumbag Lulu, pushing his inhibitor while everybody's AFK. Bad Lulu, bad! Cassiopeia with the 1v1 versus Lulu gets the kill! Okay, well, Sarah's Embrace will be saving her. But that was really scumbagly by Lulu. Bloodthirst onto Zed. More swords, why not? Sell the crossbow, get more swords. And sell the boots, more swords. Get Zephyr as a sword. Trinity Force is a... well, sort of a sword. I do believe it's a sword. It's a triangle sword. It counts as a sword. So Baron will be started off here by Lucian and Jarvan, and don't believe it's been spotted out just yet by Blue Team. And it's got taken down fairly quickly. Teleport coming in for Cassiopeia here. Deadworm. So, round 4 for Cassiopeia. She finally takes down the Baron. Her revenge is complete. And Manivia, well, keep flying. Just keep flying. Just keep flying. Just keep flying, flying, flying. What do? You die, die, die. And this could be the end push. This is a 5v4. Lulu will have to come up big here. If anybody can do it, I believe in the Lulu. So, shields onto the turret. Bard goes onto Vi. They're going aggressive. Casual Fissure here. Lots of damage onto them. That's Lulu down. This Golden Battery onto Cassiopeia. There will be next to follow, but Vi is going down as well. Jinx is going to be popped in by Zed, and the only one remaining is Janna. Janna, can she save the game? Come on, move it. Show us your epic Janna skills. And there goes the turret. Will be taken down here. Another game will be over, and that is the end of that one. So, thank you for watching. It's been great to have you here. It's been a while since we had such a good game, so thanks for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.